Hi guys, and welcome to another Sunday night stream with me, Skystorm, and the one-woman answer to the question, whose fault is it? It's Picture Perfect.
Hey guys, I hope you're having a lovely weekend.
Did you like that one?
No, that was so mean.
Oh dear. Right, happy Easter, everybody.
Yes, happy Easter.
I got some. I have actually some genuinely, like not kidding around now. I actually have some genuinely bad news. It was announced about 10-15 minutes ago that Tim Brooke Taylor, star of The Goodies, and he's done loads of TV and radio going back to like the 60s, has died today of the coronavirus. And that is so sad, because I was such a fan of The Goodies.
Oh.
It's sad. It's really sad. So we'll have to try and cheer ourselves up with by laughing and pointing at me while I play Transport Fever, which seems to be the popular occupation. Oh, let's laugh and point at Sky. I'm seriously tempted to replace this dock here with these entrance pieces. Don't know why that's suddenly bugging me, but it's suddenly bugging me, but I'm not going to. Right, so, how are you all doing? You all good? I think there's a few people here. Hey, Sparrow Priest. Hey, Nutter. Hey, Carl. Vince and Philip and loads of people here. How are you all doing? So what are we going to do today? Now, I was going to play some Kitty Apocalypse, because playing Kitty Apocalypse cheers me up like no end. And I was Philip Randall has just come up with the perfect suggestion as a tribute to Tim Brooke Taylor, and that would be to put a giant cat in the city. Oh man, if you haven't seen it, right, go and Google Goodies giant cat, and you'll understand. It was God, that was iconic. That was an iconic episode of the Goodies. That was brilliant. Now I will point out today's episode, or it's not an episode. Today's live stream might be a bit shorter than usual, and the reason that it might be a bit shorter than usual is, of course, Picture Perfect's fault.
No.
Yeah? You don't even know what the reason is, so how do you know it's not your fault?
I can anticipate what it's going to be, but go on.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Right, no, miss it now. No. Go on, you've opened a can of worms for yourself now. Go on then. So what's the reason that the stream... She's going to be wrong, by the way, guys. So this will be very entertaining. So what's the reason that the stream's going to be shorter today?
Well, I thought you were going to tease me because we were talking before the stream and I said, oh, I haven't had a chance to grab anything to eat yet. So I thought you were going to blame me and say it's because I haven't had food. No.
Okay. But now you mention it... So you've opened up a can of... You just don't know where to put the shovel down, do you? You just keep digging that hole a little bit deeper, Yeah, Picture was a bit concerned before the beginning of the stream as to whether she would be able to make it through the stream 3 whole hours without food.
That's so massively out of proportion, though.
Oh, let's not let the facts get in the way of a good joke and a good tease. No, the reason that this stream might be a bit shorter is that Picture Perfect bought me an Easter egg, and not just an Easter egg. She bought me an Easter egg, and it's a Maltesers Easter. Maltesers Easter egg. I haven't had any Maltesers for years, literally. Maltesers Easter egg. And some jelly babies in the shape of Easter chicks, and a chocolate rabbit, and also a Kit Kat in the shape of an Easter bunny. Oh my God. So I'm sitting here absolutely desperate for chocolate now. So there's a very good chance that at some point during this stream, I'm going to be like, I'm sorry guys, but the chocolate munchies have got to me. I have to end this stream and go nom 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 with some chocolate.
To be fair, my Kit Kat bunny is staring at me, so something might have to happen about that too.
Why did you have to mention the Kit Kat bunny again? Because I so want to open it. You know what? I almost brought my chocolate into my office with me because I was gonna nibble on it, and then I thought, nah, because it's like the rustling of the paper and the
yeah.
I thought, no, I can't do that to them. Talking of chocolate, where's Amber? Is Amber here?
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh.
Amber has the best chocolate stash at the moment, doesn't
Oh
she?
my God. Oh my God, that woman could stash chocolate. She has the, like, we're not putting this out of proportion.
No.
She has a mountain of chocolate. Like a huge bag full of chocolate. It's brilliant. Right. But just before we get started, let's get these super chats and stuff out the way.
Yes. I'm not sure how to say the first name. I don't want to mess that up.
Shantanu.
Shantanu. So Shantanu.
How else would you say it? Shantanu.
I know. I'm dyslexic. I just see a blurb of words. Like it doesn't. It's just. Shantanu, for US stars. Hey Sky and Picture Perfect, can I get a train on any line?
You can. What do you want it called? Like,
Probably Shantanu.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. But you never know. He or she. Who knows? I've no idea. So, are you a he or a she? And what name do you want on your train? You don't have to do a super chat. Just say what you want in regular chat, and Picture will be looking for it.
Carl C sent us one of those really cool stickers. It's just like, how's it going? And it's waving at us.
Oh,
They're really
thank
cute,
you, Carl.
aren't they?
Thank you, Carl. Much appreciated. And how's it going? It's going good. It's going much better since I got a huge delivery of chocolate. I'll confess.
Well, it's not Easter without massive amounts of chocolate, is it? Come on.
Basically, yeah.
And Dean
Easter
Newman,
is it to like remember and memorialise the death of our Lord Jesus Christ? No, it's about frickin' chocolate. It's an excuse to stuff your face with diabetic amounts of chocolate.
Basically, yes.
Oh God, yeah.
Dean Newman says Happy Easter, so Happy Easter, Dean.
Oh, happy Easter to you, Dean. Thank you very much for that.
And Bulldog UK says no chocolate for me, pizza.
Have chocolate pizza.
I'm not sure about that one.
Go for it. Try it out. Chocolate pizza. Do it. You know you want to. Right. So I have been letting this map run for several hours, and we have amassed a mighty 80 million. Now you might think, well, that's a bit ridiculous. Like, why have you let it run so long? Like, why have you built up so much money? I'll show you why. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the place names, because I think it's always good to be able to see the place names. The first thing that we want to do now that we've hit 1900. And am I going to turn? You know what? Yeah. Am I going to turn? Yeah, I'm going to turn the time on. We're going to let the time run for a bit. We need to upgrade all of our buses. Now you may think, well, yeah, like how much could that cost? Like a few million? Let's see, shall we? I already know because I've checked. If we go to manage vehicles and I do all and I say replace, it would cost, oh, I want to replace them with these. It would cost, oh, come on, what the hell? Why are you not giving me all the vehicles? Give me all the vehicles. Oh, hang on a sec. Yeah, road vehicles, all. Replace. With Max. Okay. There's something wrong. Look. What? Now I've clicked all. Why is it doing that? Stop doing that. 812 vehicles. Let's try again. With Max. Oh, there you go. That's more like it. 57 million. That's how many buses we've got. And we've also got to upgrade the trains as well. Now, what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to point this out. I'm going to have a little bit of a moan because this is silly, I think. There is a button here, like if you select a few of these, right? There's a button here to select all. Okay. The problem is it doesn't select all. What it does is it clears all your selections, but it doesn't tick them. What this should do is when you click on all, it should tick them all, so that I can go down to the bottom here and go, yeah, but I don't want to replace these two lines because they're trucks, not buses. Now, what that means, well, you may think, well, that's not a big deal. No, it is a big deal because it means that I would now, if I wanted to select all of these, I would have to go through and manually and there's loads of these, like there's like close to 200 of these lines that I would have to go through and tick, which is just ridiculous. Why this isn't a toggle, I do not know. That's crazy. That's crazy for me. So what I'm going to have to do is pause the game. I'm going to replace these, and then I'm going to have to replace them again, which is a shame. I don't want to do it, but I'm going to have to do it, so it is what it is. So, yeah, it is what it is. Right, so what are we going to do? We are going to replace all these American stagecoaches with Max. 57 million. Oh, yes, please. Replace. Right, and say it says bus and truck, not compatible. Yeah. I'm fully aware of that. Now, did it actually change these? Oh, you know what? It actually didn't change the trucks. Oh, so that's worked out. It's worked out nicely, actually. Good. Hooray. Okay, so we can get rid of those. And now we can just now we can let it run. Now, I am guessing that this is going to take us from making a profit of around. We've been making a profit of around about 3 million, kind of sort of ish, around about 3 million. I'm guessing that we are now going to make like a huge loss, and the reason I think that is, if we look at the upgrade that we just did. So if I just like pick one road vehicle, right? If we look at the American stagecoach, this was 12 miles an hour, 5 capacity, and we've just upgraded to the Mac, and it's 5,000 a year. The Mac is 11,800 a year, and it's 16 miles an hour and 9 capacity. So we are at least doubling our capacity. And we're certainly doubling our costs. And I don't think that we're going to make up the difference with like extra passengers. Now, I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. Let's turn on. Let's turn on that and that and that, so that you can actually see what's going on and see that stuff's ticking around. But we'll see. Now, I want to zoom in and show you that we have got a fair number of cars now. We've got a mixture of horse-drawn carriages and cars. Now, if you notice, like especially coming up here, right? These cars are the wagons are really slow. The cars like absolutely power up here, right? And if we look over here, look, you can see we've actually cleared this side. Now the other thing about the cars, no, see we've got this same thing where somebody's waiting to pull into that lane, which is causing backlogs. But the other thing about cars is that you get, because they accelerate so much quicker, you get a lot more cars going through traffic lights at one time than you do with wagons, because the wagons accelerate so slowly that you don't get many through the traffic lights. Look at that. Look at the difference in acceleration. So I reckon that when we get a lot more of these converted to cars, right, it may just improve things a hell of a lot. I'm certainly hoping that that's going to be the case. Now, as you improve the speed of things, people are more likely to want to use public transport, because they do compare the speed of the journey and decide like how they're going to travel and whatever. And now on some of our lines we actually need more capacity, so some of our lines will do better, right? But I reckon that overall we're going to make a loss. We'll see. We're going to have to let it run for a little while. Well, we're making money at the moment. I don't know. I mean, who knows? Maybe it'll pick up. Maybe it'll pick up and we'll make money. If we make money, I'll be staggered. Like, absolutely staggered. But we are going to have to go through and probably do some work, because look at this. That hasn't got converted. Now, why hasn't that line got converted? Come here, you. Manage vehicles and convert you to max. Like, seriously, how did that not get converted? Crazy. Let's have a look down the list. If there's any others that didn't get converted. Why would that one... Oh, see, there's other lines that haven't got converted. Weird. Okay, you know what? Let's pause this. Actually, yeah. Let's do it like this, and we'll just go down, and any lines that haven't got converted will convert. See, there's that. Manage vehicles, and change you to max, please. Boom. And Lower Manhattan 2. Replace with max. Boom. Lower Manhattan East. They're all Lower Manhattan. Why are they all Lower Manhattan ones? I have no idea. And we want to replace you with max. Boom. Cool. Is that all of them? Please let that be all of them. No, it's not. Look. Upper Manhattan now. Manage vehicles. And replace these. And Upper Manhattan 1. Replace. No, with max. Thank you. Cool. Hooray! That's all of them. And there was quite a lot of rejoicing. Go.
Right, I have things to read out, mister.
Do you?
I do. So
does that make you like improve your sense of self-worth? When you actually got things to read out and stuff.
I mean, it gives me a sense of purpose, I suppose. Good. A sense of purpose that is sorely lacking the rest of the time.
Oh
my god.
Shall I tell her what you said earlier about being a doctor?
No.
No. Alright then. So, earlier on, Picture and I were talking. And I reminded Picture that she actually wanted to be a doctor. She was actually, like, at one point studying to be a doctor. And she ended up going into the field of neuroscience rather than actual medicine. And she actually said earlier today. That yeah, I would have liked to have been a doctor, but not if there were any really sick people.
That is so not what I said. That is so twisted.
Okay, I might be paraphrasing slightly, but that was the meaning of what you said.
My meaning was that I wouldn't want to be a doctor in the current situation, which is fair.
You said I wouldn't want to be a doctor, like in the middle of a pandemic. Oh, we've got the Atlantic now. Very cool.
Yes, that's what I said,
So,
and that's not unreasonable.
So, yeah, I'd like to be a doctor as long as there aren't any really sick people. That's what you were basically saying.
No, because I don't want to be a doctor anymore. I'm not a horrible person, I swear.
You're not horrible. No, you're not a horrible person. I'm sure that there's a lot of doctors out there right now who are like, I really wish I wasn't a doctor right now.
Yeah.
But that's why what they're doing is so heroic. That they're doing it despite the fact that it's horrendously scary and nasty and horrible and stuff. Alrighty, so we're having a bit of a ride along on a Mac, so that we actually get a chance to see it. I need to put in some new trains, so I'm actually going to slow this down for a sec.
You need to let me read these things out.
Do you? Do I? Rather,
Yes.
sorry, do I? Yeah,
Yes,
alright.
you do.
Go on.
So Carl C sent us another cute sticker that says "Keep it up."
I'm not going to do. I'm going to stay away from that one. I'm going to be good. Well, goodish.
You got 2 new patrons. So
Oh.
Jordan with a $5 pledge,
Oh, welcome, Jordan.
and Devil, well, it's like the E is a free, but I think it would still be Devil with a
Yes, it
$3
would.
pledge.
It would. Welcome on board, Devil.
I've got the name for the train for Santanu.
Oh yeah.
The sweet brown thing.
See, there you go. See, you didn't want the
No.
or he or she. Did they specify?
No.
Oh, okay.
He. Sorry.
Oh, he. Right. So I don't know. The sweet brown thing.
Yes.
We haven't got a brown line, have we? I should put you on the. I can't remember whether it's the Rockaway branch or another one of the 2 branches that comes down here that we may be doing in this stream. We'll see. One of the branches that comes down here is brown, but I'll forget. So I'm just gonna. Here we go. Here we go. This will do. Train 9. Train 9 is going to be the sweet brown thing. Makes a change from the big pink thingy. The sweet brown thing. There you go. Cool. So let's do a bit of train upgrading. Yes? Yes. So let's see. What do we want? We want I want this, and I want trains, and I want to expand this. I want to get rid of this all. Right, so almost all of these are just 2 carriages. There are a couple which are on the Greenport branch, which are 3. But I'm thinking that maybe we want to expand our lines a little bit. Let's take a look at the profits on our trains. So this line is the Greenport line where we've got 3, and that's currently maxed out. The Montauk branch is close to being maxed out. Jefferson branch, similar. But this section is not maxed out, like not even close to maxed out. I think I'm going to have to do these individually then. So what I can do is, if I go to manage vehicles, and let's see, so I want everything except the green, which port? It was the Greenport branch, wasn't it? Yeah, so I want these. I want all of these, and we are going to replace them. Where are you? Yeah. Replace them with, now I was going to replace them with the 10-wheeler, but we do have the Atlantic now. They're both 62. Oh no, I think the Atlantic is more of a freight train. But I don't know. I mean, we could run both. They both run the same. The run the same speed. The Atlantics are a bit more powerful. So I think, you know what? I think we'll maybe. I tell you what we'll do. I tell you what we'll do. We'll put 10 wheelers with. Now we've got these 6-axle passenger cars. Boom, boom. Which have got a top speed of 68 miles an hour. Oh, ho, ho, race it along. We're going to put 10 wheelers on these lines, and oh my god, that's 45 million. Holy hell. Okay, we're not going to do that then. No, we won't be doing that. What we are going to do is we'll start off with the Greenport branch then. So we are going to replace those with, well, I was going to replace them with Atlantics. I was going to put Atlantics with 3 coaches, but I'm kind of doubting the wisdom of that because of the just the cost of it. They cost more to run as well. See, like a 10-wheeler, I'm pretty sure a 10-wheeler will easily pull 3 carriages, like without like breaking a sweat. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, and oh no! Look at that! Look at it's mediocre. Would you look at that? I am surprised. Okay, you know what? Let's try it with an Atlantic then. It's still mediocre. Good lord. Okay, well we'll do that then. We'll run this with 3 carriages on the Greenport branch. Go on, and that's 12 million. Boom. Oh my lord. Right, we want to ride on those, don't we? Yes, we blooming do. Now, where's the Greenport branch go from? It goes from Huntington. It starts, because remember, up to Huntington, it's electrified, and then from Huntington onwards, oh well, sorry, here. From Huntington onwards, it's diesel. So, let's take a look. Where's the nearest train? We will put Jefferson branch. No, we don't. Apparently, oh, was it the electrified section that I just did? Which bit did I do? I don't know. What did I just do? Let's have a look. Oh no, the Greenport branch. Where's the? That's up. Oh no, the Greenport. No, the Greenport. I was looking at the Port Jefferson line. The Greenport branch is where the Ronkonkoma line changes from electrified to diesel. Currently, but I mean, back in these days, it was just all steam. So all we need to do is find one of these trains. Where are you? Train 4. Oh, you're right pretty much. Not quite at the end, but pretty much right at the end. So we'll let us have a bit of a ride on this. Let's have a little look at this. Now this is a proper train. Let's crank you up. Now that is some serious proper trainage, isn't it? The Atlantic. I am going to put some 10-wheelers in though. So we're going to have a mixture of Atlantics and 10-wheelers, I think. Oh, and we've got to do like first person on this. And like have a seriously good look at this. That's a proper train, isn't it? Who doesn't love a proper train? With some proper coal. Should we go and have a look in the cab? Yeah, let's go and have a look in the cab. You've got no bits and pieces in your cab. It's like, I know. I just stand here and it works magically. I don't know what's going on. It's not like any train I've ever worked on before. I just turned up for work and they said, just stand here, mate. It just does it automatically. I believe aliens are involved. Look, it was like, look at him by like waving his arms. I don't know what's going on. Seriously. And how did I get covered in so much coal? Because there's nowhere to put it. There's nowhere to put the coal. I haven't touched the coal, and yet I'm covered in coal. My wife's going to kill me when I get home. Let's have a look at the coaches as well, shall we? Yes, we shall. Look at these beautiful Pullman coaches. Oh, they're very, very, very nice. Let's get a little bit closer. Look at this. Should we have a look inside? Do you want to have a look inside, picture?
Yeah, go on.
Oh,
And the people inside. You
oh
see
yeah,
them?
yeah. Look how posh this is. Oh my lord. This is proper fabric seating. There's none of your velour in here, mate. None of your cheap velour. It's fabric. That was knitted by my granny. Every seat individually. They worked it to death. Oh man.
Oh.
Takes me back. It takes me back to when when I was a kid. I had a train set with Pullman coaches. Just awesome. And I had a locomotive, which you used to put little drops of liquid down the funnel, and it used to produce smoke. How cool is that?
That is cool.
Oh,
I bet
seriously.
you loved that.
Oh my! Did I? Oh yes, I did. It was brilliant, and you the smell of it as well. You kind of got that, that train smell from it as well. It was brilliant, just awesome.
Right,
I think Carl's trying to get your attention.
Yeah. I got super chats. The first one was from Matt Thornton for £2. It says, any chance of a little train service for me, please? And I think that says, out for now.
Is that what he wants it called?
I don't know. I've asked him, but he hasn't replied. I'll get back to you on that.
Thank you, Matt. And yes, of course we can do so. Just let me know what you want it called. Pitch will keep an eye out. Go on, read the rest.
Lobby the Lobster for £5.
Hey, Lobby.
Says, Sky, always keep hold of your big pink thingy and never let it go.
That's actually my motto. I believe that's common to probably most men. And probably some women. Anyway, moving along. Please read the next one.
Quartz Hatch, $2.33. Name a train, box of chocolates.
Box of chocolates? Done. This train here is gonna be the box of chocolates. Is it box? Is it box of chocolates?
Box of.
Really? No. He wants box of chocolates, doesn't he? Of course he does. Anybody with any sense would want box of chocolates.
Obviously. A couple of
20 segments of orange flavoured chocolate.
What the hell did that come from?
Terry's chocolate orange advert. Tap it, unwrap it. 20 segments of orange flavoured chocolate. Does anybody remember that? Does anybody remember the Terry's chocolate orange advert? No. And he was a bloke from the southwest. He was like, tap it, unwrap it. 20 segments of orange flavoured chocolate. I used to be a pirate, then I got into advertising. Oh man, we have a laugh, don't we? Oh, good Lord. We have to. Takes our minds off the awful gameplay.
That was the name that Matt wanted, Out for Now. So OWT and then a 4 and then NOWT.
Out for Now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do the Out for Now. Let's see. I'm saving the other Atlantic. Sorry, saving the other Atlantic. But you can have one of the ones that's going to be a 10-wheeler. I just got to find one. Is all I've got to do. What am I looking at that for? It's a road. Do I find a train on the road? Blooming idiot.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Well, yeah. Good luck finding that. I tell you what. Let's go up here. There's bound to be some trains up here, surely. No, there aren't. And stop calling me Shirley. No, there's no train. Oh, there's a train. I found a train. Ah. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's the sweet brown. It would be. There's 2 trains named on the entire map. And of course, I find one that's named. Yep, story of my blooming life. Right, let's find another train. Let's have how about go on, Port Jefferson line. I really like the Port Jefferson line. There's got to be a train around here somewhere, hasn't there? Yeah, here we go, train. Now, all right, I could have gone to the vehicle list and gone trains, and then I could have found them very easily. But I thought it was more fun to chase around the map. You know, just trying to entertain. Do what I can. So, the out... what is it? OUWT?
Yeah, OUWT, and then a 4.
Out for...
No.
NOUWT.
NOWT.
Oh, NOWT. Okay.
Yeah.
Out for now.
And Carl C has been waiting very patiently for me to read out his super chats.
Yes, he has.
The first one was for $10 and he said, "Go on, do it, do it." And I think that was when you were trying to convert the trains and it was too expensive.
You know what? I could actually do it because now. Oh, and now hang on a second. Are we losing money? Actually, we're just about breaking even. Oh my god. Okay, that's not good. I'm gonna have to do some work. Yeah. What was I gonna say? I don't know. I was gonna say
you
something.
You could do it. But...
Oh, yeah. Well, yes. Now, no, missus. Right. I could do it because we've gone past 1900. I can now borrow 30 million. Oh yeah. Should I do it? How much is it going to cost me to upgrade the trains? Let's leave you running. So, how much is it going to cost me to upgrade the trains? Vehicle. Oh, look, it's all gone blue. It's a blue movie, guys. That's what I did there. Right. I really should shut up, shouldn't I? Right, trains and get it off there. So that's all the trains. I don't want the no, I want everything. See here, look. This is what annoys me about this whole thing with the all not being a toggle. Over here, this is a toggle, right? You can select everything or not. Why doesn't this work the same way? I'm going to have a word with the devs. I want to have a very stern word with the devs about this. What the hell were you thinking, devs? What am I going to do? So what I want to do is select this and then take that one and take that one off, right? And then I want to see how much it would cost me. Oh no, no, missus, yes. To convert these, so I want these 10-wheelers with 2 coaches. It would cost me 45 million. Oh my god. Am I going to do it? Well, seeing as Carl's like paid good money, he's like, oh hell yeah, do it. All right, all right, 45 million. The annoying thing is I've now got to sit here and click. They really need to add more buttons, like borrow 5 million. Like, shouldn't they? Because having to do it in 500,000 batches, when you borrow like 30 million, it takes a while. That gets me up to like 50. I don't need that much. Let's repay a bit. So I need 45. Okay, so that's a 46. And go to... Oh, please don't bankrupt me, guys. That would be bad. What do I want? I want all of these replaced with 10-wheeler. 2 of those. Replace.
Carl just super chatted and said, "Oh yeah, he did it."
Replace. Boom. And now we've got another train to look at. Look at this. Okay. Which of the Thomas trains is blue? Well, Thomas is for a start, isn't he? Thomas is blue.
Well done.
Gordon's green, isn't he?
No, I think Gordon's blue as well.
Is Gordon blue as well? Henry's green.
Yeah. And then James is red.
Yeah, but James is a frickin' show-off. You know, I've really got to look up that song, because every time we start talking about Thomas the Tank Engine, I get that song in my head, but I can't remember the lyrics. It's something about, like, I think it's like something about Thomas and James racing to the docks or something.
I don't know that, sorry.
Yeah, it's something like that. Thomas and James racing for the docks. They've got their hands in their pockets. No, actually, I've got that wrong. He said rapidly. Because he could see where that lyric was going. No, nothing to see here, officer. Move along. Oh, man. Edwards Blue says condition 1BSG75 and a similar size to the 10-wheeler. How do you know? How do you know how big Edgar is? How very dare you? You've been looking while he's been going through the shower sheds. All right.
So there was another super chat from Carl that I didn't get to read out.
Oh, go on.
And he said it would be great if they had Big Boy in this game.
It would. And they do. So I'm not sure what you mean.
Maybe he doesn't know that yet.
We'll get big boys. We will definitely have big boys in here. Oh yeah. Apparently Edward's a big boy, but that's only a rumour.
And
my name is Michael Payne, and I'm a nosy neighbour. And I've been looking at James, and he's a very big boy. Oh yes, he bloody is.
Oh my God.
Oh lordy. Are we making money? Well, you know what? If we're just not losing money, I would be so happy. Oh, Kangarilla Rat's here. Hiya, Kanga.
Just before I read that out, we had another Patreon pledge for $2 from Gold Dragoon.
Oh, thank you, Gold Dragoon.
And a super chat from Kangarilla Rat for 14 Australian dollars and 99 cents. Hi guys, love a day off so I can stay up and catch a live stream.
Oh, look, I mean, just look at this train. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, the Atlantic. Yes, the Atlantic is a little bit more advanced and whatever, but come on, this is a seriously pretty train. Scott Newman says, you're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. KO, hiya KO. KO says, you're 2 million in the black. No, I'm not, KO. I am... I need to start repaying this. I am 17 million in the red. Oh yeah. But the cash is coming in though. Down to 15 and a half. God, that money flooded in very quickly there. Looks like we're making a bit on the roads. It looks like we're now making a lot of money on the railroads suddenly. We will make more money on the railroads because journeys, the value of the journey is calculated based on the speed. So, because we're now going much faster, potentially, and certainly on some of these journeys, some of the journeys are quite long. Some of the stretches of track are quite long. So we will make potentially some decent money, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think, seriously, I could sit here for the next half an hour and just ride on this train because they're gorgeous. I mean, these images are so realistic now. Games are getting so realistic. It does make you wonder where it's all going to end up, doesn't it?
No, I've never thought that. I'm too busy trying to write down the numbers of all the trains.
Alright, move on.
We got a super chat from Nutter for £5, and he says,
Hiya, Nutter.
Can I have a train called the Crazy Train? And I wanted to be a doctor, but didn't have the patience.
Didn't have the patience. I see what you did there. Oh, good lord. Oh, Carl.
Do you want to read this one?
No, I think you should read. But put some feeling into it, woman. It's 100 Australian dollars, for heaven's sake. You need some feeling in there.
Carl C with 100 Australian dollars. Oh my god, here's some cash for you.
Now do it in an Australian accent.
Oh my god, no.
Oh yes. For 100 Australian dollars, you could do it in an Australian accent.
I don't know what I can't do an Australian accent.
See? No, what were we talking about yesterday?
I can only do Valley Girl. That's literally all I have.
No, you're gonna try it. What have you got to lose? Seriously, try it. Go for an Australian accent.
I don't know what to emphasize.
Start off by saying the word struth.
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 You can't even say the word. You can't actually pronounce the word struth because it's got a TH in it.
Exactly.
That is so funny. Oh, see, I like when I'm trying to get my Australian accent. Like I always like start off with struth because it kind of puts me in the right. Struth, mate.
I can't say.
Oh my God! Here's some cash for you. See, that's how you do it in an Australian accent. What's wrong with you? Why can't you do that? Or see, with your voice, you should do Dame Edna Everidge's, Dame Edna Everidge voice. Hello, possums. Hello, possums. Here's some cash for you.
Oh.
All right, you know what? Enough of looking at this train and enough of Australian accents, at least for the next 30 seconds or so, because frankly, I was enjoying that. Have I got too far? No, that's yeah, no. God, I forget how long this blooming map is. That's what she said. No, no, she didn't. She wasn't talking about a map. Right, move on. I'm so going to get my channel closed down one of these days. Right, well, let's go over to Jamaica. And no, I'm not going to do that joke. I've done it about 4 times in the videos already, so I'm going to stop. Oh, somebody... I can't remember now. Somebody did a similar one. I did the Jamaica... No, she went of her own accord. And somebody... I can't remember what it was. Somebody did another one, which I'd never heard before. I can't remember it. Oh, well, never mind. Welcome to a new channel member, Hadar Ben Aharon.
Welcome, Hadar.
That's a mouthful. That's what she said. Definitely getting closed down now. That's it. Might as well pack up. Might as well pack my bags. It's all over. Can't say things like that on YouTube.
You really shouldn't.
I really shouldn't. And yet, I do. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Synchronized trains. Look at that. It's fairly epic, isn't it? Here's the clock. The Trumpton clock. Was it the Trumpton clock? It was was it? Was it Trumpton or Camberwick Green? I don't know. Why? Because I'm slightly mad. Right. I've completely lost track of what I'm doing. Do you want to read some stuff out?
Kanga with $7 Australian and 99 cents. Carl deserves the train. Call it the Down Under Express.
It's a bit personal, isn't it?
And Carl C again with $20 Australian said, "Oh yes, please. That would be nice."
Carl is getting the other Atlantic because he's earned it. Oh,
I think that's
yes,
fair.
he has. Now, I put that on the... yes, on here, didn't I? Yes. It'll be on this... In fact... No, that's... Yeah, here we go. Maybe. Train 5. Oh, yeah. Nice, big, shiny Atlantic. Actually, a proper train, that is. This is going to be... this is going to be Carl's Down Under. Know what I mean? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, say no more. Carl's down. Does that deserve an exclamation mark? I believe it does.
Yeah,
Carl's down under. You're in. You're in. You're in. Carl's down under. There's so many things I could say that I just can't. Oh, behave. Oh, behave. Yeah, baby.
Corpse Hatch was $2.69. Says a bus on the Jamaica line called "Jamaican Me Laugh."
Oh my God, Corpse, that's worse than Alex. No, and see, like, very similar to Alex, you have asked me for something that's physically impossible because if we go to Jamaica, here it is. Here's that's Floral Park. Here's Jamaica. If we go to Jamaica and I look at all the lines, all lines, please. There are no bus lines in Jamaica, you lemon. Because we've got basically full station coverage. Not quite. I suppose I could put a bus route in just specially for you. Blimey. You're making me work. Corpse. But I suppose I've got to now.
You kind of do, yeah.
Now, I could potentially expand the coverage of this up here by pause for a second. If I was to put a building up here, if I go configure and passenger buildings, and let's see, are these medium? I think these are medium, aren't they? Let's have a look. Yeah, medium. Fit a medium in. Yeah, that was a medium. We could put a medium up there. In fact, I can put it a little bit further over, but I'm not going to. I'm going to put it there because it looks silly otherwise. So we'll just pop that in there, and then this should. Yes, look, we're covering all of that now. I don't need a bus in here, Corpse. Well, I'll put one. I'll put one in for you. God, you're a nuisance. You're a nuisance, Corpse. We'll put one in. I am so tempted to redo these stupid roads. They're a nightmare. The problem with having roads staggered like this is that you get very short spaces in between junctions, and that's just a bad thing. Oh, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. Stop complaining, Sky. What's the matter with you? Stop complaining, for heaven's sake. You play games for earlier. You got nothing to complain about. Here we go. We'll throw in a bus stop there.
Sam's here and he says Happy Easter to everyone.
Oh, Happy Easter, Sam. It's very nice of you. Let's see if I can upgrade. Can I upgrade this? Yeah. Oh, no. No, I didn't. No, I didn't leave enough room. Ah! I thought I'd left it. I thought that, you know, just leave a bit there. That'll be enough room. No, it blooming isn't. Look how much room that expands by. That's what she said. Oh dear, I didn't say that. No, you misheard me. No, you definitely misheard me. I didn't say that. No, I wouldn't say something like that. Oh God, this is going to cost me a lot of money, but it needs to be done. And I bet you that I can't do this, but we'll see. So, no, didn't think so. So I'm now going to have to. Oh, I hate doing this. It's so silly. Let's chop you back a little bit. I bet I still can't get this in. That's what she said. Oh my God, this was the innuendo stream.
Apparently.
I don't want it. Oh, alright. I'll just have to. A little bit more. like that. That'll work. Boom, boom. And then we should be able to actually do this. Now, am I going to leave a little bit of room, or I'll leave a tiny bit of room there, cause why not? Yeah, that'll be fine. And then just pop that in there a little bit like that. Oh, there's something I need to picture. Remind me, remind me, Montauk.
Montauk.
Remind me, Montauk.
Okay.
So let's have a little look. So that's all done. That's all done. And then what I want to do is put in. I want to put in a bus stop. I'm just wondering where to put in. You know, I think I'm just going to put it like right out front of the station, because why not? I was going to put it like back here. Have we got connect? See, we haven't got connections here. We do have a connection on that side. Like what isn't there a road down there? That's silly. And I tell you what, that blooming road there is a pain, because really we want that to hook up to that, and it's not going to. How much would it cost me to get rid of that? Answer, way too much, like $1 million. Okay, well, it is what it is. What I might try and do is at least put in. Now, is that? It's going to be about kind of sort of the right level.
We have a super chat.
That's the closest I can put it in. We do have a super chat. Indeed, we do.
And it's either Driver A or Travera. Travera?
It's Daniel Rivera. How could you not remember Daniel? What is wrong with you?
I told you. I see. It's just a jumble of letters, and I'm like, what does that say?
Daniel, one of my boneheads.
I'm sorry, Daniel.
She's not really. She does it deliberate, Daniel. I swear to God. Look what that stupid road has done now. That's really irritating.
Daniel says there are a minimum of 25 bus lines that stop at Jamaica, and I drive at least 10 of those lines.
Really?
There you go.
Oh my lord. Well, there you go. You learn something new every day. Right, we'll pop that in there, and then we'll configure this, and we'll pop in. And thank you very much for that, Daniel. It's very much appreciated. And I hope you're taking good care of yourself if you're still driving. So there we go. That goes in there like that.
And another super chat from Carl for $5 Australian, and he said, "Do you need more cash, Sky? Come to Carl C, Bank of Western Australia, for the best rates in the world."
Oh, thank you very much, Carl. Right, so we've got a line which is going down there, haven't we? But I didn't put this end in, did I? Because I started faffing around with this, and then I broke this. Oh man. Oh well, it is what it is. So what do I want? I want to put in a couple of bus stops down here. So boom, and oh, I can't afford to put it in. I'm gonna borrow some cash. There we go. Let's get back up to 17 mil. There we go. And what do I want? I want another stop there. Hooray! Then we'll do new line from there to there. And this is going to be a red line because it's a local bus line. And this is going to be LB, local bus. And this is Jamaica, isn't it? Jamaica. I hope I've spelled that right. And then we need to get a vehicle here. Where's the nearest depot? It's depot icons, please. There's one right here. That'll do. So, what do we want? Where do we want it? We want a Mac. And pop you onto, if I could see it, LB Jamaica. Boom. And then, remember why you were doing this in the first place, Sky. Because that little scamp, Corpse Hatch,
He did just say, go on.
This was supposed to be Jamaican me laugh. Right. Was it Laff or Augh?
GH.
Oh, okay. All right.
He did just say as well, throwing a spanner into Sky's plans is always fun.
Yeah, I know. It's what you live for. You and Alex and all the crew. These guys, by the way, like Alex and Corpse and a bunch of the others are all in my Discord, and they just live to make me miserable. Seriously, it's what they live for. They get up in the morning. It's like, right. First, yawn. Second, what can I do to ruin Sky's day? That's the way their days start. Tell you what, this town is. I often don't pay that much attention, but I tell you what, this looks pretty. If you compare this, now this is just vanilla. This is just what the game does, and you compare this with what City Skylines does in terms of building a city, and it's like, this is like about 1,000,000 times better. Now, can you, like, if you customize it and use like tons of mods and all the rest of it, can you make it look incredible? Oh my god, yes you can. But like just the vanilla City Skylines could be so much nicer than it is, don't you think? Don't you think, Picture?
I haven't seen City Skylines for a while.
Oh, I was so going to pull you up if you lied then, because I know that you don't play City Skylines. I was going to be like, oh, you little liar. Pause. I've got to fix this road because it's killing me. So now I've got to do this blooming nonsense again. This is going to cost so much.
Another super chat from Carl, and he says, long and short-term loans are available.
Oh, it did it again! Oh, you Okay, now I'm cross. There was no need for it to do that. Stupid thing. Okay, what am I doing? I'm putting a road just up there like that. There we go. God, that was an expensive thing.
And a super chat from Kanga for $7.99 says, not true, it's just a bonus to make your life hard, Sky.
Oh, really? just a bonus for you. Okay, good. Good, I'm glad that makes you happy. My heart goes out to you. Not. How am I going to do this? Yeah, we'll have that going up there, and then we'll put that across there. That's another 250,000 gone. Boom. Alright, go. All because you wanted a bus. One bus! It's cost me God knows how many millions. Let's start repaying this again so we can get it down to... So we're down to 15 million again. Alright, so we're cranked up. Let's have a look. How much are we actually making? And let's see. Oh my lord, so we actually made like 2.5 million last year. Oh, good. I mean, if we're still making money, that's brilliant news. Let's go and have a look at the traffic in New York, because this is kind of what it's all about. Now, ooh, we are. It looks like we're all cars now. Now that is really good news, because it means that our buses will be able to travel at top speed and not get held up by annoying carriages, which is great news. Which is probably why we're actually making some pretty decent money on the roads now. But look how many cars get through on a change of traffic lights. It's a lot more, which is very, very good news. Let's have a look at the old Brooklyn Bridge. We're still backed up. We're backed up to. Okay, we're backed up to there. But you know what? See, look, we've cleared virtually all of that on one change of lights. Look how fast they accelerate. So we're doing pretty good. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the other bridges and stuff. So yeah, you are still backed up, and look, it's backed up all the way to here. And then this one, yeah, it's still backed up. Oh, this one's bad. This one's backed up. Right, all the way up here. Oh my lord, that's bad. That's bad. Okay, yeah, that's not good. That bridge is backed up all the way to there. It's not good at all. Now, this one. Oh yeah, look, this is still bad here as well. And the problem here is just being able to turn right, because you're turning right across the traffic, and games don't handle that very well, which is a damn shame. See how long this is sitting here? You look how many cars are flying through here, and these are just going squeezing one through every now and then. Yeah. Oh, well.
Another super chat from Carl. Another $5 Australian says, "Call now for fast, friendly customer service."
Welcome to Carl's advertising channel. Oh, now look at this. This, guys, is the George Washington Bridge, the GW Bridge. And this bridge in New York is, I think it might be the busiest bridge. It wouldn't surprise me if it was the busiest bridge in New York. But it is, like always, absolutely chock-a-block. And oh my god, this is actually working. That is awesome sauce. That's actually like major. We've actually got one of our main bridges actually working. That is awesome. Right, let's go and see how screwed up the tunnels are, because they're not gonna be that good. Now let's have a look. Here we go. Now I put these kind of one-way bits in, and at least we're certainly not backed up this way. Yeah, that's like pretty reasonable at this end. At the other end, oh my lord! No. I was going to say we're not backed up. Yeah, we are, because it's backed up this way. It's backed up. Oh, actually, it's only backed up to there. It is backed up going up this way though, up to. Well, up to, oh good lord, up to here. But, oh, this has cleared up. Oh, brilliant. This was backed up, like up to like here and beyond. And that's cleared out. That's great news. How are we doing on this one? Nah. That hasn't cleared out. Doesn't look like that one's going to clear out. Okay, so where were we? Oh yeah, well, I looked at one of the tunnels, which was this one, and then now this is the one. This one.
We got a couple of super chats.
Give me 1 second. We're clear going into this end. And if we look at this end, now we're still jammed up going into here. So I think what I'm going to have to do is widen these tunnels to 6 lanes from 4, and the same with perhaps some of the bridges. Right, go on.
Kanga says being backed up with a shortage of toilet paper could be a good thing. And
that is actually very clever, Kanga. Well done. Round of applause for that man.
And Bulldog UK says, are you going to do a series on workers and resources, Soviet Republic?
I wasn't planning on it, but I noticed that the Colonel is doing a series on it. So I should probably give it a look and reevaluate. So the answer now is, yeah, you never know. Maybe. I am kind of looking for new things to play. See, look at this. Look at this. There's no need for it. Somebody move. So, like, this guy could pull up, but he's decided that he wants to cut into this lane. And then... God knows why you're not moving. Sometimes cars just, like, get stuck. Do you want to cut over as well? Oh no, he's decided he's going to move now. Hooray. And now, oh, now everything's clearing up. Hooray. And there was much rejoicing. Come on. Get the hell out of each other's way. Go on.
A super chat from Red Pill Dragon says, horses round Central Park, question mark. Did you convert your Central Park horses?
Yes, I did for now. Like later on, we'll make them back to the horses, but I mean, yeah, let's not worry about it at the moment. We'll put the horses in at some point, but we'll do that like when I've got everything like under control and whatever. Which things are not too bad there, but I wouldn't call them under control. Let's repay some of this loan. Ching. Okay, we're down to 9 million now. Let's have a look. How much are we making? We are making. Oh my lord! Ho ho! Look at that. We made over 5.5 million last year. Wow. Okay, I was not expecting that. Let me tell you. I was not expecting. Now let's have a look at the lines and see how things are going. So, look at this. Well, that was losing like a lot, but now apparently it's not. It's making profits, so that's okay. This is nowhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to be horrendous, and it really, really isn't. I mean, there are a lot of lines though that are kind of losing a bit, but you have to be careful because, you have to be careful because, like, if we take a look at, say, this line, the Fort Hamilton line. Now this says it's losing money. Is it always losing money? Yeah, it's always losing money. So, like with this one, we just want to like get rid of one of these vehicles probably, and that'll probably, just getting rid of one of those vehicles will probably push us like break even. But I'm gonna have to literally go through every one of these lines. And the way I do it is to look at what it's doing right now, but also look at the finances. Now this has never like made any money. It does have a few passengers sometimes, but generally speaking, no. Now there's a lot of things you need to look at though. It's like, what's the frequency? Has it got like a very high frequency, like 15 minutes, in which case probably not many people are going to want to catch it anyway. And where's it going to and from and so. Now this Astoria Melrose line, right? I would have thought that we would have had like a decent amount of traffic on that, people wanting to go from Melrose to Astoria, but it's like there could be other lines which are competing with it. So let's have a little look. No, that is the only way to get from Astoria to Melrose. Huh. Okay, tell you what. There's a line that also goes from Melrose to the Bronx. Let's have a look. Come here. So we've got Astoria Melrose. We've got Bronx Melrose. Ooh, look at this. Whew. Got 100 people waiting on that line. Okay, what I was thinking of doing was linking that together and making that a single line that goes like 2 stops. But looking at that, I'm not sure whether that would be a very good idea. I think, you know what, I think I'm going to do, I think I'm going to try it and see. I think I'm going to try it and see. So we've got the Bronx Melrose, and come here, stop, and Astoria Melrose. This might end up being a very bad idea, because if we've got very little that wants to go to here, and then loads that wants to go over here, this may end up being like quite unprofitable, but we'll see. We'll see. So what I'm going to do, I am going to manage vehicles, and I'm going to transfer these vehicles onto ICB Bronx Melrose. Boom. Right. So now we've put all those vehicles on there, but I'm going to put some more on, I think. Now, where's the nearest? I should sort this out first. So, do I get rid of this line? Now, you know what? Let's leave that for now. We'll manage this line, and what do I want to do? I want to add. So we want to go. We want to get rid of that, and we want to go Bronx, Melrose, Astoria, Melrose. Cool. Alrighty. Once we've done that, then I want to put some extra vehicles on this line, please. So we'll stick a few extra from there. So buy vehicles. Let's have, I don't know, like 1, 2, 3, and pop you onto Astoria Melrose. No, Bronx Melrose. Yes. And obviously, this is now Bronx Melrose Astoria. Astoria. Boom. Go. And we'll see how that line does. And this might work, it might not, it might be completely rubbish. I don't know. We'll find out. And welcome to Simon Ulrich.
Welcome, Simon.
Ulrich von Liechtenstein. What's that from, picture?
I don't remember.
Oh.
Don't do this to me.
Oh, how could you not get that? Ulrich von Liechtenstein. In fact, if I do it the way he does it in the films, Ulrich von Liechtenstein.
It was I've forgotten the name, but the film we watched was the knights and the jousting.
A Knight's Tale.
Yes, that one.
Starring Heath Ledger.
Mhm.
And so I could give you the actors' names, but you wouldn't know. So the bloke that plays the Vision in the Avengers.
Oh yeah.
He plays Geoffrey Chaucer.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. Oh
That
yeah.
was a
Great
great
film.
film.
What a great film. You've watched some good films recently, haven't you?
I have, yeah. I'm getting through them, aren't I? I'm getting through my list.
Yeah. Picture actually has a list of films to watch. I'm educating her. I've given her a list of films to watch. What have you watched recently? So like go in reverse. So what was the last thing you watched?
I watched Minority Report, which I freaking loved. That was such a good film. It's so clever.
Yeah, such a good film. Because it's based on a really good book by Philip K. Dick, one of the best science fiction writers of all time. Philip K. Dick also wrote Blade Runner. It was a story called Electric Dream. No, it was I forget which way around it is. I think the book was called Electric Dreams, and the specific story in the book, because it was a book of short stories, the story was called Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? Oh yeah. So what did you watch before that?
I watched Edge of Tomorrow, which is another really good film.
Oh yeah. I really liked that film. I thought the ending was a little weak.
Yeah, the ending was a bit
But
off.
like the action and stuff was like awesome. Now look at this, guys. this is, can you see, this is just a little bit jerky. Now, okay, we run it on 3 times speed, but even so, this is the problem with these megalomaniac maps. And like having too many towns and they're too big so that when they start to grow, the game just grinds to a halt. This might become a problem and I might have to strip back some towns. Because I am loving this right now. So I want this to continue. But seriously, we may have to scale things back. Because I'll show you for why. You look at something like, well, actually, let's look at Brooklyn, right? So you look at Brooklyn, and Brooklyn's getting a 290% boost at the moment, right? And it starts off at 237. You add these boosts up from the destinations of public and private transport, and you're getting a massive boost. This town's up to 1,200 people, right? Well, this isn't even hooked up to Long Island yet. What's this going to be when I hook it up to Long Island? It's going to be insane. So yeah, it could, when I hook, this is kind of why I've kept this separate, because when we hook this up to Manhattan and all of these towns suddenly grow massively, like what the hell's going to happen? So yeah, I am concerned for the future, I'll be honest with you. Let's see, we're up to 1906. We haven't had any new vehicles or anything recently, have we? Oh, now, this is something I wanted to show you. Look at this. We've got 323 people wanting to go to Greenpoint. This is Greenpoint up here. We've got 342 people wanting to go to Midtown East, which is there. Now, what's happening is, if I show you the line, what's happening is, and this is the problem with using lines rather than point to point. We're picking people up from like Paulus Hook and Battery Park and Pier 11, and by the time we get to the Brooklyn Navy Yard, we've got no room to take people. The ship's already full with people that want to go to Midtown East, and what you end up with is loads of people at these 2 stops because they just can't get on the boats, right? So it's like, oh well, well that's not a problem, Sky Lemon. Just put another ship on. Yeah. And we put another ship on, and that starts to get these numbers down. The problem is that on the rest of the line, right, it's going to be losing money because it's not going to be full. Because if we look, right, here we've got 340 people want to go that way, 15 people want to go this way, right? So now if it was a shorter line or it was point to point, then you can control it much better. But, you know, it's what it is. Right. Buy a Frontenac, cha-ching, and put it onto what line? The East River line. Boom. There we go. So we'll see. We'll see if that does anything.
I got a couple of super chats to read out from Carl again. One from earlier on, he said, "Go crazy, Sky, and 6-lane the whole joint."
I'm so tempted. Very tempted. Go on.
The more recent one says, Hayden Kemp. And then, Pitch Perfect, can you please warn Sky that buildings are growing in Central Park?
What was the Hayden Kemp bit?
I don't know. It just says Hayden Kemp, and then
it actually says Hayden Kemp at Picture Perfect.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are you a website?
No.
Oh, okay. Can you please warn Sky that buildings are growing in Central Park? Are they? Oh, there's a couple of buildings growing down here. Well, you know what? One of these can be the What's It Museum, the Guggenheim. Is it the Guggenheim? So I think the Guggenheim actually does encroach slightly on the park, doesn't it? Am I right about that? If there any New Yorkers here who know, I think the Guggenheim actually encroaches onto this. I could be completely wrong about that, but I don't know. I'd have to look at a map and see. But I don't think I'm going to worry overly about it, to be honest with you. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So you've mentioned it now. Now I've actually got to fix it, haven't I? What am I looking at? I want to look at the traffic map. And yeah, see, because I changed this road section. And did I change these? Oh, those stayed locked, but this one didn't. So we just need to lock that up, and then yeah, I'm going to wait until we'll wait and see if anybody says about the Guggenheim, because maybe we'll just leave those two buildings there. But I'm sure there's at least one building that kind of it like seriously, it's only like a little bit. It's like on this scale, this is huge. But I'm sure there's some buildings that actually that are on this side of the road where the park is.
Super chat from Norman for $5 Canadian and 49 cents says, "Attaboy, Sky, keep up the good work."
Thank you, Norman. Yeah, you know what? This is one of those things where I don't know whether this is true or whether I've dreamed this. And I'm starting to think I might have dreamed this. I think that there's a building on this side of Central Park, and I don't think it's the Guggenheim. Might be, but at least in my dream, I'm sure I dreamt this, that there is a building, and there's a restaurant on like the first floor. There's a bit of a balcony, and you can actually sit out there. I think I've dreamt that. Don't think that's true at all.
The guys are saying not the Guggenheim, but maybe the Met.
Oh, is it the Met? Maybe.
Maxter says the Guggenheim is on the other side of Fifth Avenue.
Oh, it's on the other side of Fifth Avenue. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to have a like a very close look at. It's this section here of Central Park. If anybody wants to bring up Google Maps and have a look and see if there's anything at all along here, or
I'm going to have a look, but you know what I'm like with maps.
Yeah. Yeah, good luck with that. Should be looking at a map of the Arctic and going, I can't see anything. I can't find Central Park. Yeah, Central Park isn't in the Arctic. Oh, isn't it? Oh, okay. Right, you've got more stuff to read out. You can't look at maps. You got no time to...
Okay.
Badges? We don't need no stinking badges. That's iguana.
Matt with £2 says, "Can't keep the horses around the park? ? And thanks."
I mean, I could, but I would prefer not to at the moment, just simply because if I put horses here, they're going to slow things down. What I should do is put a very small road, because there's a road that actually goes through the park. It goes across, I think it goes like across here. Yeah, I mean, it might, yeah, it's across here, I'm sure it is. What I need to do is put that road that goes across here, like as a very tiny road, and lock it so that you can't have buildings, and then just have them going backwards and forwards. Because I'm pretty sure. What's the place? I think it's down here. There's a place called Tavern on the Green. Tavern on the Green? Yes, Tavern on the Green. Anybody? And that's kind of where they go from, I think. And I think they kind of do a loop round like that, I think. But again, I don't know. Maybe I dreamt it. Maybe I was on like some serious hallucinogenic drugs. I just imagined the whole thing.
Are you sure you want to say that on a stream?
Yeah, it's fine. Because nobody knows when I'm like telling the truth or just like, making crap up, so it's fine. Look at these two cars. What the hell is going on here? Like, okay. Okay, there's some seriously weird stuff going on. I'm not going to worry about it. Right, in order to change it, I really, really want to get all of these roads like flowing properly. So we're going to do it. In order to do this, it needs to be 1925. Now I can either just pause the game, change the date forward to 1925, change the roads, and then come back to 1907. Or we can sit here for a while and wait till we get to wait until we get to 1925. So it's wait or don't wait. Now, in fact, wait or jump. It's either jump straight to 1925 or wait for 1925 to come along naturally. So jump or wait, vote now. Say something interesting for about 90 seconds, picture.
Padlin said the restaurant that you supposedly dreamed might have been in the movie Mr. Popper's Penguins, but I have no idea what that is, so you'll have to confirm.
Somebody got it! Hooray! Read James's comment.
James with $50.
Thank you, James.
That treasure of Sierra Madre reference is worth some money for sure. Happy Easter and thanks for the Easter special.
Yes, now, picture, I've told you half the story. So that, badges? We don't need no stinking badges. You know what that's from, right?
Do I?
Oh, God. See, this, guys, is why I say, this is why I call her Goldfish Woman. Because her memory is appalling. Okay. Yes, it's from Blazing Saddles that we were watching the other night.
Okay.
You know, after they've been eating baked beans.
Yeah. The beans bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Badges? We don't need no stinking badges.
Mm-hmm.
But it was Blazing Saddles was actually parodying a Humphrey Bogart movie called The Treasure of Sierra Madre.
Oh.
Where they actually say, seriously, badges, we don't need no stinking badges. So, yeah. Right, what's the verdict? What's the verdict?
It's a bit split, I'll be honest.
It's 50-50, isn't it?
Yeah.
You guys do. Why do you guys hate me so much? I ask you to, like, you know, give me a nice decision, and I think they do it deliberately. I think they wait and go, oh, let's see. Oh, there's a few more waits. I'll say jump to balance it out. I think they all get together, so they always get 50-50 results whenever I ask them any question. Oh well. Right. Well, we'll in that case. Let's see, where are we up to? 1907. God, it's gonna take a while though if we wait, and I kind of want to get on with this. So I'm gonna jump.
I've got to remind you about Montauk as well.
Oh yeah. Remind me again if I forget again, because 19. We are jumping forward to 1925. Ching. I can't wait for it to get to 1925, because once it gets to 1925, I can put in. Can I do? I don't know what year we get the first airplane and airports, but as soon as I can put in airports, I'll have more money than I know what to do with. We'll make staggering amounts of money when I put airports in. Montauk, I was going to show you before this live stream. I said I was letting the game run for a long time. One of the things I was doing while I was letting it run, I trained Montauk and Greenport. Oh yeah, now why? Why did I do that, and what did I do? Well, let's have a look. We have a look. All this residential was down here, right? And then this commercial was kind of like way out, like over this side, and it was just basically a bit of a mess. And the problem was that we've got trucks going through here, and the trucks. Let me show you the truck one. The trucks were originally this road went up there. You can see the gap where the road went through there, where the trees are missing. And And so it went along here and through here. And this is where all the residential was, right? So we had like minus 50% from emissions. But I rearranged things, trained the city to grow the residential up here. Although, like, some of it's starting to creep in a bit. I need to like shovel it back a little bit. I could probably get it back down to 10% again. Yeah, so now the town has grown more simply because I did this and got the emissions down from like 50%. It was down to 10%, to 20% now, but it's still like an extra 30% growth, which is considerable. So and that of course means more people on the trains, which means the train's more profitable and all that kind of stuff. And I did the same thing in Greenport. Greenport was like fairly difficult in actual fact, because this the commercial was like all over here, and I had to get it to like shuffle slowly across over here, but I got it all done. And same thing, the emissions, if I show you the emissions now are the worst of the emissions are a long way away from the residential. And yeah, and I got it again. I got it down to 10%. It's at 20% now. And if we look at Montauk, we'll see the same kind of dealio. So yeah, so we're keeping the worst of the emissions away from the residential area. So there you go. So that's what I did there. Okay, so it is now 1925 temporarily, and we are going to hopefully fix these tunnels. Is this going to work? I've no idea. We'll see. We'll see. So, I've got a sneaking suspicion that this is not going to want to expand because it's too close to this road. So I think I'm going to have to take this road out and mess around with it. Pretty sure. But let's see. Let's start off with the Brooklyn Bridge. So, because it's 1925, we get this, the extra large street. Oh yeah. Oh, and my God, I can just slap that straight in. Oh, I want to see this. Do you want to see this? I want to see this. I'm going to try and zoom in. Whoa, would you look at that? Boom. So we have got a full extra lane of traffic on each side. Awesome sauce. And that goes all the way up to there. Now, do I extend that beyond that point? And the answer is initially no, but we'll see how it goes. Now, I do want to extend this up here, because the problem is the main reason that this bridge is backed up is because the traffic is backed up all the way from this bridge because of the whole turning right nonsense, which is a bit of a pain. So yeah, we're going to have to bring that down here. The problem that presents us, of course, is that I've got this station here, and there's no way that we can expand this and make this wider without moving this, which is a nightmare. But hey, these things are sent to try. Let's get rid of that, and we're going to have to get rid of that. Now, like, since I'm going to get rid of that, do I take the opportunity to move it over to this side? I gotta say, I'm kind of sort of tempted. Nah, I think I'm going to leave it on that side. I'm really tempted to put like some on that side and move part of it over to this side. Let's see. The thing is, I've taken out the lines over to Jersey because most of the traffic is going by boat now, most of the people. So
I've got some super chats to read out.
have you?
Yes.
Don't you love the way I feign surprise every time you say it?
It's cute.
Really? Go on. Do your reading out nonsense.
Carl just super chatted and said, do it. So you kind of have to.
Yeah.
Cortage with $2 says, should have started at 1925 like the map wanted you to.
Yeah, I really wish I'd started in 1925. My God, it would have been so much easier. But at the same time, this has been... I mean, it has been a nightmare, but my God, it's been kind of interesting and fun. Well, fun in a masochistic, oh my God, I want to claw my eyes out kind of way. I am seriously tempted to have Broadway, like, all the way up, but we don't actually need it, so I'm not going to. No, I'm not going to.
One more.
Okay.
JTN 2002 said, Sky, can you name a bus stop west of the Ronkonkoma train station after me? That's where I grew up, just off Johnson Avenue.
Hang on a second. So he wants a bus stop west of where?
Ronkonkoma train station.
Ronkonkoma
Train station.
Okay, so Ronkonkoma is here. Sorry, Ronkonkoma. Ronkonkoma station. So he wants a
bus stop west of that, named after him, which is JTN 2002.
West of there. What, you mean like in the town? Because there is only one bus stop in the entire town. It's here. It's Lincoln Street. But I'm happy to rename that. Go on, we'll do that one. Because that's the only one I've got. I mean, I could put one over here for you. Come on, I'll do it. I'll do it. I see, I'm so good. I'm so accommodating.
You are.
Well, you know, I like to make people happy. Go on, I'll put a bus stop over here just for you.
Oh.
So, and then you can tell me it's in the wrong place. Like everybody always does. No, actually, that's not quite in the right place. So we'll put a stop there, and then we'll change this line. And so we will go. We actually start at Lincoln Street, so it's going to be after Ronkonkoma. I need to change the name of that. That's a good point. Add station. Oh, there we go. Cool. So we'll do it like that, and then I said I need to change the name of this, don't I? Yes, I do. This should be Ronkonkoma bus station. See, we call it a bus station. In the States, they would call this a bus depot, wouldn't they? The thing is, in the game, a bus depot is a completely different thing. A bus depot is that's a train depot. This is a depot where you buy the buses. This should be called a train. This should be called a bus shop. It's where you buy the buses. But there you go. All right. So yes, done. What did he want it called?
He said after him, and his name is JTN 2002.
Oh, hi JTN. JTN's regular. Been here for ages. JTN, not JNT. JTN 2002. There you go. There you go, JTN. You're in your spot west of, just a little bit west of Ronkonkoma. All right, cool. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was doing these tunnels before I was dragged away, kicking and screaming. So yeah, what was I doing? I was upgrading these roads, and this is a very big deal. So look at this. Will you upgrade? No, you won't. Why won't you upgrade? Because of this stupid thing here. Right. Well, let's sort this out first. I suppose I need to put this stop back in. So what do I want? I want buildings. I want a bus station. Now this had 3 platforms before, but I think we can up it to 4 now. Now, can I get a 30 in here? Let's flip it around. Oh, that looks actually lined up. Oh my lord, that was lucky. Can we do a 30? I don't think we can. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Yeah, I think we can squeeze in a 30. Oh no, this is. Yes, go on, boom, in you go, and we will grab configure and oh, you piece of. I really seriously hate this stupid road sectioning mechanic because this has decided, oh, I'm going to put a section marker there, right? When I try and connect a road up, right, it won't let me put the road in because the road isn't quite lined up with that section marker. It should just blooming redo it. Stupid thing. I'm just gonna get rid of it and put it in again. This is just a regular road, isn't it? Yeah. So curvy road and
JTN says, thanks, Guy. Johnson Avenue is a 2-lane road, and now I just have to wait for my house to be built in the 1950s.
Right, so that should, and I do say should, that's in fact, that's the third time I've said should, and that makes it the fourth. Oh, see now it won't go in. Because when I've recurved it, I've got it a bit too close. You know what? If I do it from... no, that's not going to work. Try that again. That's happy come out. If I get you to come out... Oh, don't do that. Right. More like that. That hopefully should work. Keep your fingers crossed, guys, because I don't want to spend half an hour faffing around. Oh, and finally it works. Yeah. That is something that I do find a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. Move along. Nothing to see here. Right. Having put that in, I must remember, because I always forget to do this, I must remember to redo the terminals, because it just lumps everything on one terminal. Look, everything's on terminal 1 up here. We want... these two lines, we want those on 2 and 3, which is the two center ones. That goes on 2, that goes on 3. And then I can just share these out. Those two, let's see. Yeah, you can be on 4 and you can be on 4. Alright, so that should be nice and even now. Good, there was much rejoicing. Now let's sort this nonsense out. Am I going to do that? You know what? Let's see if I can do the other one without messing. I bet this won't work either, but we'll see. We'll see. What do I want? I want the wider road. This is a 6-lane road. Good lord, the sheer size of it. Oh, now, oh, great. Okay, this won't go in because of this pier here. Oh, well, hang on a second. What's... see. Oh, no. This is saying too much slope here. Because I've put these bits in. Right, hang on a second. So if I get rid of that and that, will you do it now? Oh, and the answer is yes, it would. That bit would. But this side wouldn't, and it's because widening this, I think, is impacting this dock here, which sucks enormously. But I am going to work around it. So what I want to do, I want to flatten. Let's crank up the strength, crank up the brush size a little bit. To make it hard edged. So let's do it like that. I may have to come out like a fraction more actually. Let's try that. Okay, configure. Can I get you to go in there? And the answer is yes, I can. I can't afford it, so I'm gonna have to borrow some cash. So let's borrow a couple of mil, because it's probably going to cost that much. Configure. And we want to put that bit in there. Cha-ching. Cool. And then I'm going to want to add a passenger dock, which I can't put in there. But if I get rid of that landing there, and then put this there, and that one there, and then get rid of that one, and then I have to move that back a bit. Now, fingers crossed, guys, that this works first time. It'd be really nice if it did. Will you go in there? Yes, you will. Boom. Will you go in there? Yes, you will. Hooray! That was much rejoicing. Now I can go, because if you look at this, right, that's not very attractive. That's silly and nonsensical and whatever. So we want to fix that. So now that I've put the landings in, it doesn't care what the terrain's like. So I can just get this right and do that like that. There we go, and it'll be fine now. So if you go in now, right, like I could put the terrain like I could fill this in between those two docks, and the ships would still sail in there because that landing basically tells the game, right, you can get here, right? Don't worry about the terrain after this point. You can just sail to this point. So there you go. So yeah, if you want, you can have ships sailing on land. Totally. Yeah, if you wanted to like design a ship that was like mortal engines, you know, the cities, you could have a ship, right? Have it like a city, and then you could have cities going across the land, fighting each other. Be cool, wouldn't it? Did you like that? Did you watch the film, or have you read the book, Mortal Engines picture?
No, I haven't.
Oh, they didn't have that one in your box library.
No.
Picture lives in a box, which is why she doesn't know about films and books and stuff like that. Except Harry Potter.
Yeah.
You do know about Harry Potter, don't you?
I do know a bit about Harry Potter, yeah.
Because you're a 12-year-old girl. Of course you know about Harry Potter. You've still got a Harry Potter poster on your wall, haven't you? Admit it.
Oh, I don't. Yes, that's
Admit
twisted.
it. Admit that you've got a Harry Potter poster on your bedroom wall.
In a bedroom I don't sleep in or use anymore, yes.
That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Right. So now I can get rid of the pier on this end, which is I've completely forgotten why I was doing that. I've just remembered. So what I'm going to have to do is get rid of that. And I'm going to have to get rid of that dock and get rid of that as well. And then put in a couple of these bits. Oh, and of course I can't. So let's put in a bit of terrain there. And then hopefully I can put a couple of these bits in. Oh. Oh, come on. What is wrong with you now? I have to say, this is very frustrating, these docks things. They're not smooth, if you know what I mean. What was I trying to do? I was going to make my brush size a little bit smaller.
Well, if it helps, you got a cute thumbs up sticker from the lovely Carl.
Ah, thank you, Carl. Much appreciated. Right, let's see if that makes any blooming difference whatsoever. Do I think it will? I have no idea. What am I trying to do? Oh yeah, configure, and this bit, will you go in? No. Doesn't want to do it. Okay. Well, what else can I do? The only thing... Okay, Let's see if I can do it this way. If I oh god, so what? I can't demolish that because it's outside of navigable. Are you kidding me? Oh man. Okay. Let's do it this way then. So I'm gonna have to take this back like that, and take this back like that. Now why won't? Oh, because that bit won't move because of the stupid tunnel. Which is the problem that we're trying to solve. Yeah, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Now, can I get rid of that? The thing is, I do need to put one of those like at the end. Oh man. Okay. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of that, and that, and that. And then I'm going to get a docks. Okay, so I actually want this to be where? There, don't I? Yeah. Boom. That one goes there. That one goes there. I've done it. Hooray! I've done it. I'm so happy. Then I want to bring the terrain out. Get off from that there. Good. And do the same at this end. Just extend you a little bit like that. Cool. Maybe a touch more. Now, what I should be able to do at this point is put in my two end bits. Please work. Please work. What now? Why are you saying docks outside? Really? Can I put this one in? No. No, it won't let me. Why won't you let me? Oh, you pains, you. Alright, well. How can I possibly do this? Let's get rid of that and see if this will go in now. I should probably just start again, to be honest. Oh man, come on. This is so damned fussy. It's so frustrating. Okay, let's try. If I take out, that's the one that it's complaining about. Oh, it's complaining about the whole blooming thing now. So I can't even demolish it. You pain. All right, let's try. How do I get myself into these situations? I honestly don't know. Let's see. Where are you going now? Oh, yes. Hooray. So now I can put that end in. At this end, I can't because I've got a collision because of the water. So what I need to do now is somehow... okay. I think the problem was that I used... I don't know. I'm thinking maybe the terrain was too much of an issue at this end. So I'm actually going to use the terrain from all the way over here. Like, whoops, let's try that again. All the way across there and see if that will work. Well, we'll see. We'll see. And no, because I've got a collision. But I've also got docks outside of the waters, so yeah. what I may have to do is try somehow to get. Oh, good lord. Give me some cash, borrow. Is try and get this dock. So this dock thinks that it's in like proper waters. I should check it first because it might work. No, dock's outside navigable waters. It doesn't like this dock at the moment. Oh, God, that sucks. Okay, I can. There's one other thing that I can try. If I get rid of. Oh no, I can't even get rid of that. Oh come on, Kim up. What am I trying to do? Ay. I have to say, this whole mechanism that they've got for the docks is, I think, I'm trying to be as kind as I can, less than ideal. All right, let's. I don't think that's gonna. The thing is, I know that won't let me put it in. Let's try that. God, this is... Oh, come on. Seriously? Okay, you know what? I don't even know what at this point. It's just, it's too irritating. I genuinely don't know how to fix that now. I can't see why it's having a problem. See, no, hang on a second. Now that is only saying collision now. It's not saying docks outside of navigable waters. Okay. Maybe there's hope. Maybe there's hope, but... Okay, try that. Try that. Please work. Please work. Please. Yes! Oh, I got the blooming thing to work. Alright, now having done that, now, hopefully, but seriously, keep your fingers crossed, that I can now upgrade this stupid blooming tunnel. Right, can I? No, is the answer. Thanks very much. First of all, I need a lot more cash, so let's borrow. Let's borrow a few mil. So now I can upgrade that end, right? It's it's this that's causing the problem now. So if I get rid of that, and then oh yes, mama, boom, done. All right, sweet. Okay, so we've got that upgraded. Now the advantage of having the 6 lane over the 2 lane is that you get 1 lane dedicated to each direction, and that leads to greater throughput of traffic, which is potentially a big help. So we'll see. I mean, we'll see what happens. It may be completely useless. I may have completely wasted my time, but we'll see. Right. So I've done that. Right. Other bridges. Do I want to do other bridges? Yeah. In an ideal world, is the answer. So, because this one's backed up quite, but this is the one that's backed up quite badly, isn't it? Yeah. Go on, let's do it then. Let's do it. Right, you won't go in, and I think that the reason that won't go in is because bridge pillar collisions going over this because it's stupid, frankly. So I think what I might have to do is, can I get you to do... Oh, come on. Like, really? Okay, hang on. Let me try it might be this road on this corner that's causing the problem. Let's get rid of you. And... Nope, wasn't that. Yeah. Aha! Aha! Okay, so I can now do a bit of the bridge. And then it'll let me do the next bit. And then it gets upset about that bit. Oh, but I can do... Oh, come on. Oh, I can do that bit. So it's just this bit. Oh, now. Oh, okay. What about if I delete that section and then try and put it in manually? Oh, it doesn't want to go in. Well, that's kind of annoying. Let's try... Can I get it to go in if I draw it the other way? Oh, I want... Ah! Now. Huh. Still, why am I getting a bridge pillar collision there? That's ridiculous. Oh, because it's... Is it clipping... It's clipping the river. It's clipping the river. Oh, hang on a second. No. Okay, well, let's do this. Let's get my flattening tool and let's just bring you out a touch like that. Now we'll see if I can get this to actually work. Oh, come on. No, bridge pillar collision. Oh, come on. God, don't you just hate bridge pillar collisions? They are like the freaking worst thing in the world. Like, why? Why are you causing a problem? Like, what the hell's wrong with you? Okay, well, it kind of is what it is. Well, I think what I'm going to have to do is take out the next section and try again. Now, if I lift this up like that, oh, hello. Oh, yes, it'll go in. Ha ha, sweet. Right, so what do I want to do? I've forgotten. Oh, yeah, I wanted to get some more money because I've run out of money. Borrow that. In fact, just borrow a couple of mil for heaven's sake. And you know, yeah. That is not like perfect. It's not quite as perfect as it was before because this bridge is arching just a little bit there. But you know what? Pfft, for that small imperfection, I'm just going to accept it. I don't care. Bridge pillar collisions, they just drive me to total distraction. All right, so we've got that one in. Now, this one here, I really want to do this one. And I'm actually thinking to do this one as well. In fact, this is probably, I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that bridge and that whole road. That's what I'm thinking. So let's see. Can I do it? First of all. And the answer is yes, I can do that bit. That's going to cost me 400,000. Can I do this bit? No, because of that stupid thing there. Tough. Alright, let's do that bit. Now, hang on, can I do that section? Yeah, see, I can do that section. But I want to do that section as well. So that's got to be moved. Oh, good grief. Okay, let's get rid of you. And then we'll upgrade to the wide road. Oh, it costs 3.8 million. Oh my lord. 3.8 million? Okay. Man. Go on.
We have a super chat from Alex Thomas, our #1 super chatter.
Oh, Alex Thomas. Hello, Alex Thomas.
And it's $2.33. And he says, "Hey Sky and Pitcher, how are you?" Hey, Alex.
Doing good, thank you, Alex. Doing very well. Very goodish. All right, so we have upgraded our bridge. Yay! Although, like, I really wish that this was like not a stone bridge. It was like a steel bridge or something. But you know, yeah, I live with it. It's fine. Now, these two bridges here, that one's clear. That one's fine. This one, we have had troubles here. But I'm going to say that at the moment, there's no problem around there. Oh, I do need to remember to put that bus stop in, don't I? Yeah. This doesn't need to be as big as I had it before. Yeah, what do I want? Buildings and bus stop. You know, probably a 10 meters fine. Let's flip you around. About like that. You know what? If I can squeeze in a 20, I'll put a 20 in. Let's see. Yeah, I can just make a 20. Oh, I really don't want to remove a building. Yes. I did it without removing a building. Hooray! And again, terminals. Let's just put you on 2. There we go. Cool. Okay. Having done that. I wasn't going to change that one, was I? No, because that one seems to be okay. And then this one up here is fine. Or it was the last time I looked at it. Yeah, it's all fine. Okay, so what is the problem up here? What's wrong with this lot? Oh. I need to change something that I've changed so that it's got tram tracks. Now where's tram 4? It's this tram station. It needs to be electrified. So what do I want? I want my tram electrification nonsense thingy. And boom and boom. Hooray! And there were no warnings, and there was much rejoicing in the 5 boroughs. All right, cool. So now we should, with a bit of luck, be able to crank this up. Oh, we've now got the class 9000. No, I want a 9001. Do you get that joke picture?
No.
Oh my god, she doesn't get the over 9,000 joke. Everybody point at Picture Perfect and laugh.
Thanks.
Can somebody explain the over 9,000 thing to Picture? Be much appreciated. I would, but I've just lost patience at this point. I'm kidding. Now, we have gone all laggified at this point after doing that. Now I don't know why that is. I'm hoping that it's the game having to recalculate like 6 million paths, which is my guess. But what I wanted to hopefully show you was and it's too laggy at the moment, but hopefully it'll sort itself out.
I guessed the reference in chat and I actually got it right, so screw you.
Oh, but you didn't know. But you didn't say it.
It's Dragon Ball Z, and I said it before anyone else said it.
Oh,
So.
oh. All right, very good. Did you ever watch Dragon Ball Z?
See, I actually did. I did watch it.
So how did you not know?
Because I didn't think that that is something that you had watched, and I was like, there's no way it's that. It's got to be something else. It's got to be a movie or something.
I've never watched it.
Oh. Well, see, that's why you threw me.
But I don't live in a box.
It completely threw me, and I was like, no,
Yeah,
there's no way
it's just a general cultural reference. It's like everybody knows about it. Well, all the people that don't live in sealed boxes.
But I did know. You suck so much.
It's so much fun. It's so seriously. If you ever meet somebody like Pitch Perfect, like never let them go. It's just so much fun. Right, let's see. Can we actually clear this backlog? And I'm thinking that the answer is actually maybe. Just maybe. Look at this. Look at this. So there's a lot of these cars cutting over into this lane. We're still going, still going. Now, I appreciate that the this is stuttering horrendously, you know. If I take it down to regular speed, but I still think it's doing a lot of path recalculation, and I think that's why it's stuttering. What I could do, I could try saving the game and reloading it. It might, and I do say might work. Which I think it's actually probably worth trying at this point. So go on, we'll do it. So let's save this as, this will be 15. This will be 15 and LS. There we go. Boom. All right. So now let's load this again. Oh, I've got to wait for it to. Just talk amongst yourselves for a minute. While I welcome Bill Hall. Hello, Bill Hall.
Welcome, Bill.
I tell you what, at the L shop, they must love you. You know, you can go and buy like letters that you can put on walls and things.
Yeah.
There's got to be a shop that sells L's, right? Well, they must love it. He's got 4 L's in his name.
I wondered when you were going with that.
Oh, when's Bill going to be back? I want to put an extension on my house. He needs to come and buy some letters to put his name up again. 4 L's. Oh my God. Go on.
I missed this, so I'm sorry, Lobby. So it's a super chat from Lobby the Lobster for £5 and says, Sky, when you put the horses in Central Park, would you call it the, I'm going to say this so wrong, Frau Blucher?
Nee! Everybody else knows what I'm talking about, and you should know that because I've shown you that.
Have you?
Yeah! It's from Young Frankenstein. And every time anybody says her name, some horse somewhere rears up and neighs. Ah, Frau Blucher. Nee!
Okay.
It's because just the sheer mention of her name scares horses.
Tribifius is here and says hi. He says I'm watching from the beginning at 1.5 speed, which is deeply amusing, but I wanted to say hi.
Catch up, damn it! Come on, Matthias, go back. Get watching. Watch it at 2 times speed. I'll talk faster. Actually, no. If I talk faster now, it's not going to help you, is it?
That's not going to help now.
It's not going to help you at all.
Really not.
I didn't really think that one through, did I?
No.
Oh man.
super chat from James for $2 US. It's Frankenstein.
No, it's Igor actually.
That bit I remember.
And you got it wrong, because if you read his it's Frankenstein.
I didn't read I swapped the letters because I do that. See, jump all of letters. That's not how I see things.
Indeed. I'm surprised Bill Hall escaped unscathed.
It was a lot of owls. Yeah, that was a struggle.
Yeah. Right. Let's see. Has reloading this cured the lag? Keep your fingers crossed.
Oh, it's a really lovely comment from Bill. He just super chatted with $5 and said, "You have made the only content worth watching while stuck at home. Screw TV. I have Skystorm to watch."
Woohoo!
Oh.
Thank you, Bill. Much appreciated.
Oh, and look who's here, Alex Barton.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Alex. Randomly comes in and
Alex just decided to turn up, has he?
He says, what is the least spoken language in the world?
I know the least spoken phrase in the world.
What is the least spoken phrase in the world?
Oh, I'm so glad Alex is here.
And Alex answers his own question and says it's sign language.
Oh, very, very good. That's clever. Yeah, this is some serious laggage, isn't it? Now, like, what has suddenly caused this lag? Now, I will work on this, like, offline. And see if I can fix this lag. And I'm sure that there is some kind of solution for it somewhere. Let's get rid of lots of icons and stuff. So, but that doesn't seem to be the problem. I would swear this is to do with pathing. It's recalculating something somewhere. It may just be a case of just letting it run for a while and letting it sort itself out. But yeah, it's going to be very annoying for us, because the problem is that we actually need it to run fast for a while so that we can actually see if it makes a difference and fixes our problems. I didn't do this one, did I? This is this is the Williamsburg Bridge. Oh, we definitely. Oh, I know. Oh, you know what? I've let it. I didn't rewind it. I didn't rewind it. Oh, you lemon. Okay. That's why it's upgrading. It's upgrading all of the buildings. That's why it's taking. That's why it's suddenly started lagging. Oh man. And it's probably upgrading cars and all kinds of stuff. Oh, that's my fault. That is totally my fault. Okay, never mind. I can kind of sort of fix this. But I know I should do the Williamsburg Bridge as well, if it will upgrade. Did you like that one?
I did.
Oh, hooray. 1.3 million. Boom, in you go. Right. Having done that, we will now set the date. Now, I've gone on a year, so we actually should go to 1908, shouldn't I? Yeah. 1908. Go on, 1908 it is. And let's get rid of all of this stuff. You know what? We should see if there's anything becomes available in 1908, because we jumped forward from 1907. So if I take it back to 1907 and then move it forward to 1908. Now, It would come up with a message and say if there was anything. So there's nothing new. Good. Right. Now it's going to have to convert all these buildings that it's upgraded to the new style of buildings. It's going to have to change back again. So we're still going to have some lag for a while it changes everything back. And cars and all kinds of stuff. But hopefully, given a little bit of time, it will sort itself out. God, I hope so. I tell you what, this is actually, now that we've widened this road, this is much more realistic because this is what Broadway is really like. The question is, are we going to be able to clear the backlog and actually get this traffic into the tunnel? Because we still have the issue where we're only taking one lane into here.
We have a couple of super chats.
Yeah.
Alex Martin says, blame Corpse Hatch, it's normally his fault.
Good point. Yeah, you do have a point there.
Corpse Hatch said, Sky made an oopsie doopsie.
Sky what?
Made an oopsie doopsie.
Oh.
Which is cute.
It'd be cute the way that Corpse says it.
Oh, okay.
Look at this.
Thank
Look
you.
at this. Look at these guys. Both of them want to cut into this centre lane. And so, that is so annoying.
And
It holds up all the rest of the traffic.
Super chat from Bill Hall says, have you ever thought about temporarily doubling up the bridges and tunnels to see if it thins out traffic and then take them back out, maybe offline?
No, definitely. Have I thought about it? Yeah, and instantly dismissed it. I'm definitely not going to do that. There's a lot of things I would consider doing, but that isn't one of them. How are we doing over here? Okay, well this is good, because obviously the traffic can clear nicely that way. The question is whether we're going to clear this backlog. Now we've cleared the backlog on this, well, we're clearing the backlog on this side, which is very good, but it's kind of this side, because this was backed up all the way up here, and it's still backed up all the way up here, which is less than good, but we'll give it some time and we'll see if that changes. Then these bridges, that one was okay, this one was a bit sticky, but actually that potentially looks a little bit better, which is good. Alright, sweet. And then this is the GW, and this was okay, and still is okay. It's not all stuck up here. So the GW is okay. This one seems to be okay. So that stuff up there is okay. It's this one. Now you would have thought with the throughput through here, you would have thought this would be working well. Because what we've got one lane for turning right, and then we've got two lanes. Look, this stupid car. I reckon that stupid car has decided that he wants to turn right. That should be straight on lane. Oh, God. Okay. Well. Yeah, this is going to hold up potentially a lot of cars, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. See, look, there's so many cars which are cutting across into this lane, and it's making this back up. Although we do seem to be dealing with that fairly well. This side's cleared. It's this side and this up here which are backed up. Well, I mean, only time will tell on that one whether we can actually get that down. I mean, I may be able to help this out with maybe some extra bus routes and stuff, or maybe, I don't know, like getting rid of this might help potentially. So I might try and get rid of that bus station. Down here, how we doing? Is this any better? This is backed up all the way up here. But I don't know, maybe this is actually starting to clear a little bit. Wouldn't that be nice? But I don't know. Yeah, it should be, because look at this. We're actually clearing the traffic now, because we've got a lane for going down there, and then we're clearing like a lot more traffic each time. Look at this. Look at all these cars cutting into this lane. Stupid things.
We have some super chats.
Do we?
We do.
You should read them out then.
So the first one is from Matt Thornton for £2, and bear with me because I'm going to try and do this justice. And he says, "What? That I'm Scott, and then in brackets, I'm lagging too."
Very good. See, you put some effort into that.
I did. I tried to put the pauses in.
Yeah. See, it's just that little bit of effort. Be the engine that could.
And a super chat from Carl again with $2 and he says maybe put in roundabouts.
See, I would love to put in roundabouts, but they don't have roundabouts in Manhattan, so I won't do it because I'm going to maintain the realism. But I am sure this is improving. This is great. This was backed up all the way. That's completely clear still. This, it's gonna take time to just, because it does stupid things like this. Because this car wants to cut into here, and it's holding all these other cars up. See, that one wants to cut in. Oh, right, now, see, and this one wants to cut in, and it's holding up all these blooming cars. But I have faith. Ish. You know, I'm seriously tempted to widen this bit as well. I don't know whether it would make any difference. It might actually help. I've got to say, tempting. It does kind of look like things are getting better. I mean, look, we've basically cleared these two lanes. It's just this lane that's struggling. Now that lane is struggling because this is going down here. But see, look, this is pretty clear. So what's causing this to back up? And the answer is, it's just literally sheer weight of traffic by the look of it. It's all this traffic coming down here and this traffic coming down here merging together. Yeah. But I don't know, like, it does seem to be kind of moving along. I think if we give that a little bit of time, maybe it'll clear. We'll see. Let's go back down to the Brooklyn Bridge, because this is like the biggie. Can we get this bloomin' thing to clear? And the answer is that it's a hell of a lot better than it was. But there's still a fair amount of traffic to clear out. Like there's a bit of a backlog. But this part, look, I mean, there's not a problem. Once you get onto the bridge, there really isn't a problem. It's not backed up at all. So it's just a case of letting this traffic filter through, and that should be clear. Oh my God, that's blooming good news. Now, how are we doing with the merger from the Williamsburg into this area? Now, I could widen this bit as well, but I don't think it would actually benefit us necessarily that much. Look at this. I do hate it when it does this. And I think the problem here, and the reason that I don't think this is going to clear. This is trying to get into. I think this is trying to get into this lane to go into here, or the majority of the traffic wants to get into this lane and go into the tunnel here. But the thing is, like, in that case, this traffic should be in this lane, really. Okay, that's gone into the middle. Okay, this is going into middle and left. In that case, I mean, it might just be sheer weight of traffic. In which case, if I can get rid of a little bit of traffic by putting some extra routes and stuff in, I might be able to fix that. I mean, the thing is, it's not like we don't want any traffic. I mean, it's Manhattan. It's got to have loads of traffic, and it's got to be really crappy. But not quite this crappy. I want it to be a tiny bit less crappy would be really nice. But I tell you what, our buses are actually moving. Let's have a look at our buses. Everything is moving like a little bit better than it was before, except this bit here, which suddenly seems to be backing up. Why have you suddenly started backing up? It's one of those things where when you make a change like this, you've got to leave it for a while and just let it run. So maybe we should just stop looking at this for a while and maybe do something else. Mind you, we've only got like 20 minutes left. What are we going to do in 20 minutes? Picture?
Well, let me read these super chats. And
go on then.
The first one was from Carl for $5 Australian, and he says, "I better shut up because I cause too much grief as it is." Oh, Carl.
No, Carl. We don't mean it. We love you. Well,
So
I do.
cute.
I can't speak for Picture. She's a bit mean sometimes, but you know.
I'm lovely. I don't know what you're talking about. Alex Barton for £5. You're gonna love Alex. Sky, can you put in a secret rum running line and a few speakeasies for El Bartone?
No, Alex, go screw yourself. No. I hate you actually, because that's actually quite a cool idea. And I don't know, maybe once I get everything sorted out, like if I ever get everything sorted out, I might actually do that, because that would be kind of fun. I might actually do that. put a little some kind of line in. The problem is I don't have any industrial lines at the moment. And I'm not keen on adding them, I'll be honest with you. Because the problem is if I add industrial lines, like especially like into the center, it's going to make them grow even more, and I've got enough problems with traffic right now. Yeah, so yeah, running industry lines into the center, not really. I could put in like kind of vehicle lines that are just kind of aesthetic, that don't actually do anything. But, you know. That's all I can offer you at this point. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Look at this. We're clear all the way down to here. Let's have a look. Oh my lord. Look, we've cleared it. Oh my god, we've cleared the Brooklyn Bridge. No, it's true. We've cleared the Brooklyn Bridge. Oh my lord. Now, if we can clear this to the point where we can actually like stop completely filling this up on every change of lights, that's going to be a little bit of a stretch. But if we can, then we can start clearing it. You know what? I was going to say start clearing. Yeah, no, there is traffic there. Yeah, we might be able to start clearing this as well. Oh, there's hope. There's hope. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Which tunnel? This tunnel over here. Where is it? There's a tunnel here somewhere. Oh, here it is. There's light at the end of this tunnel. You can't see it, but it's there, I promise. If I go back far, nah, you still can't see it. But it's there. Hang on. You know what? Pause. If I jump onto this car and go first person, we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Right. Let me slide down. We'll have the lovely surprise of seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. No, it's all dark. It's all dark. It's all dark. No, this tunnel's never going to end. Nothing's ever going to work. It's all going horrendously wrong. Oh, look. Look, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And there was much rejoicing. Hooray. Now, did I? Hang on a second. I didn't upgrade that tunnel, did I? No, I didn't. I did this one. Didn't upgrade this one. Where is it? There, here it is. I didn't upgrade this tunnel. Why didn't I upgrade this tunnel? I didn't upgrade this tunnel because of this road here is causing a problem for that. Am I going to fix that? Yeah, go on. That's what we can do now. That's what we can do now. So, we're at 1910. Remember that. We're going to switch to 1925. Boom. And then we're going to... I'll show you that it won't upgrade, first of all. So, it won't upgrade. Why won't it upgrade? Well, will this side upgrade? Yes. Yes, this will upgrade all along here until you get to this bit, and it's this tunnel entrance. It's clipping this road here. That is the problem. So, I'm kind of tempted to just like relay this road. Yeah. So let's get. Well, first of all, like if I just got rid of that, no, that wouldn't do it. If I got rid of that, no, that would still be in the way, wouldn't it? Of course it would. Of course it would. Yeah, still in the way. Ah, it's annoying. I'm gonna have to put a little bit of road in here just so I can get rid of this vehicle. You go into there, and get rid of you. What lines have we got in there? You know what? We've only got one line. Oh, I put that in so that it could turn around. But the thing is, if we're actually fixing the traffic around here, I wouldn't need that. Yeah, you know what? Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Pop in a road that goes a little bit. Nope. That goes a little bit curvy up there, like that. Pop that in. Now, I would think that I can. Let's make sure that I can upgrade it first. Then I'll put the bus stops and stuff in. So, what do I want to do? I may have to get rid of these roads on this side, but we'll see. We'll see. What do I need to do? I need to get the big fat road Right. And you're still giving me a collision on there. Really? Oh, you know what? It's not this that's causing a problem. It's that. Look. It's a little patch of water. That's what's causing the problem. Ha ha ha. So let's. There we go. Problem solved. Cha-ching. So, please upgrade now. Will you upgrade now? And the answer is yay! Now, I'm just wondering if I want to remove those roads anyway. Now that we're upgraded to 3 lanes, it would make the. I'm going to do it. The thing is, I can always put them back in, but I think I'm going to get rid of them because I want to put this road in smoothly, and then. Yeah, like just, I don't know, just in case I ever need to change it again. So, what am I doing? Oh, yeah. Upgrade that. Boom. Thank you very much. Cha-ching. Right. I'm going to let it run like this and see if this works better now. Because now we've got like the... See, now this is on and left. So we've got potentially 2 lanes to go into. We'll see. We'll see. Now, what's... Oh, yeah, you need a bus stop, don't you? Yeah, you do. Okay. Well, that being the case, buildings. Now, where was it? It was this one, wasn't it? Yeah, it was this one. So let's put. Yeah. Stop it, stupid thing. There we go. Right. And yeah, it just goes up there and back down there. And now that we've cleared out the traffic. That should be fine. Yeah, well, let's run it and see what happens. And run it on triple speed, Sky, because otherwise you'll be here till Christmas waiting for this to happen.
We have a super chat from Carl Smith for 5.
Oh, I did it again. See, it started to lag. This should be 1910, shouldn't it? 1910. Oh, man. Because it's updating all the buildings and cars and all kinds of stuff again. I hate it. I hate it when I forget to change it back.
Can I finish reading this out?
Yes, now you can finish reading it.
Carl Smith, 5 New Zealand dollars. Good morning on this Monday morning. Sky, don't go idle as Pitcher might fire you. Oh, hi Pitcher. How's Carol doing after being fired? So this is a reference to my Planet Zoo series because I had this super lazy mechanic. I couldn't get them to do anything. And I was trying to pick them up and like drop them by the things that needed fixing. And it didn't work. And I accidentally fired him. And then
yeah. See,
no, it was totally an
this
accident.
This is the kind of excuses you get from her all the time. When
But
she tries to cover up her evil behaviour.
It was an accident. I didn't realise. I thought I was getting him out of the work zone and I fired him. But I rehired him and it worked. He just ran off and did all the things I wanted him to do. It was brilliant.
Oh my god.
Actually worked.
So there you go. Turn it off and back on again.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. That's how technology works. If it's broken, turn it off and turn it back on again.
Yeah.
Maybe I should try that with this.
Maybe you should.
Alrighty, is this what this looks like? It's working kinda sorta okay-ish. It just depends whether this traffic can get through here okay. I'm really tempted to make this like one way, this stretch of road. If I made that one way, then instead of these cars going around here, they'd be forced to go up here, and then they could kind of go that way or something. But I think Whenever I try and do stuff like that, I just end up transferring the problem from one place to another. But this does actually look like it's starting to clear. And we'll see. We'll see. How are we doing back here? Now we're going to have to wait for this to see if this responds to the... This does look promising, though. I mean, this is good. So it's just a case of, like, can we get these cars into here fast enough to clear this this backlog? But look, we are actually clearing some of these cars out, which is nice. Oh, look, it's actually moving. Well, it's not moving now because there's an autosave. It did that deliberate. As soon as it heard me say it's moving, it's like, right, I'll stop it. I'll do an autosave. That'll screw him over. But there's, well, you know what? That's only backed up to there. Now this one is the bad one. This is backed up all up to here. But we'll see. And then this is backed up. Well, actually, that's clear now. So it's just this up to here. Is that as bad as it was before? I think it went a bit further before, didn't it? So maybe slowly we're actually going to clear that. God, that would be nice. If this bridge would clear, it would make a huge difference. Huge difference. Alrighty, we're getting somewhere. Now, earlier on, we put an extra ship on this line, didn't we? Because we had like 300 passengers waiting, over 300 passengers at Greenpoint and Brooklyn Navy Yard. Has adding a ship done anything? Okay. Well, we're about 240 at Greenpoint. I bet we're still over 300 here. Yes, it's almost 400 now. Hooray! And there was much blooming rejoicing. So adding one extra ship hasn't done a whole hell of a lot. Let's see, where's Xtreme? But has it changed the finances? And the answer is, yeah. Well, this is where we added the extra ship. I mean, to be honest, at the moment, it's about moving people, and it's a lot less about like the costs and stuff. So I think I'm going to put another ship on. Frontenac, buy, and you go on to East River. Boom. Now, this is like one bit of optimization. If I actually look at this, there's tons of places where I need to. This is the worst one. This is Greenpoint. There you go. 400 passengers at that station, but there are 300 on one particular line, which is causing the problem. But there's loads of these that need looking at. Look at this one, Hicksville. Oh, look at this, Hicksville. We've got 640 passengers waiting. Oh, by the way, there is a change that I made, which I should tell you about. Somebody made the point that the Ronkonkoma line from Jamaica to Hicksville is basically express. It just goes Jamaica, Hicksville, and then stops. So that's good. I've made that change, and that works really well because the electrified, not the electrified. What's the thing that I want? The Babylon branch. Yeah, the Babylon branch, which goes down to Babylon and is basically express, although it does stop at Hicksville, would have been held up by those trains. So the fact that they don't stop at Flora Park and Westbury means that I don't have to put like a separate like express line or move this line over onto this line or like no messing around. So these trains are all express to Hicksville. Now let's have a look at Hicksville, because you've got 600 passengers waiting here. Okay, we've got 356 passengers waiting to go to Babylon. Now let's have a look. if we go to Jamaica, Babylon, there's nobody waiting here, but there's lots of people waiting at Hicksville to go to Babylon. And then if we look at Babylon Station, yeah, 133. I was thinking about putting an extra car on these, but actually that's no. Yeah, that's the Babylon branch. But I'm thinking. I don't know. Maybe not. Because if it's only going in. If it's only going from Hicksville, so it's this going to. It's these people at Hicksville wanting to go to Babylon, which is only like, I mean, it's less than a quarter of the line. And the rest of the time, if I add extra coaches on, they're going to be running empty. But, I mean, the problem is, these passengers can be continuing on to other things. So we do kind of need to keep them moving. So I think I'm going to do it. But I'm not particularly happy about doing it. Well, what am I trying to do? This line. So, yeah, we'll do it. So what am I going to do? Now, the question is, do I put Atlantics? Do I switch these for Atlantics? I don't know. It's a very good question. So, now we have only got one train on there. I mean, the other thing that I could do, I could change this so that this only runs between Hicksville and Babylon, which would totally solve my problem. You know, I'm kind of tempted to do that. Now I know that the route does go like all the way down here, and maybe later I do that, but maybe for now. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to do that in actual fact. So, Babylon branch. I don't know. It's people are going to go, yeah, it's not as realistic, but there are limits. Do I do it? I think I do it. So, manage line. We take out. Yeah, we take out Jamaica and Hicksville. There we go. Cool. Now, that's giving me a problem. Go on.
Super chat from William for $1 and 99 cents. Just got back. I see you fixed your lag issue.
Yes. Well, kind of, sort of ish. What the hell's wrong with this train? What's wrong with you? No path. There we go. Fixed. Hooray. Go. Oh, no, hang on a second. If I'm going to do that, I need a switch, don't I? Yeah. Curse, the line comes in here. Nah, yeah. This actually needs to be on this platform. Let's have a look. Terminal. So this needs to be on terminal 3 now. That didn't seem to work. I need to be able to see the station. Let's put the station icons on. Yeah. You should be on 3. Oh, right. And then I need to put the switch in. Oh, no, there is a switch. So, hang on. What the hell's wrong with that? This is the Babylon branch. It's on terminal 3, which is where it should be. So, oh no, it is working. It is working fine. Right, go. Oh, and we've now got the Benz tarpaulin truck and the Benz truck with side stakes. Now that means that we can replace the vehicles on our 2 truck lines with the Benz trucks. Right. And I've actually got quite a lot of money that I can pay off some of the loan with, which is great news. Although replacing those trucks with the tarpaulin trucks is probably going to cost me like, well, I wouldn't be surprised if it cost me more than 10 million. Should we see? See, it's lagging again. Why are you lagging? It's because we've just gone to a new year, and I think I don't know whether it does like a percentage of buildings are upgraded to the new models or whatever each year, but I think when we've just gone into a new year, it will potentially lag a little bit. We'll see. We'll see.
Super chat from Carl Smith for $5 New Zealand dollars. Have you thought about bus lanes? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. You should get the reference, I hope. I know they're not available yet.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think we need bus lanes potentially at this point. But see, like, okay, so here, for example, now here a bus lane might work. But do I really want to start restricting lanes and causing longer tailbacks for the regular traffic? I don't know whether that's a good idea. But I was just looking at the Brooklyn Bridge over here, and I would say we are definitely clearing. Now this traffic was backed up past here, wasn't it? And now it's clear. In fact, it's clear all the way down here. This is only backed up to like here. In actual fact, so this is definitely clearing. Oh my lord! Little bit longer, we might have a clear Brooklyn Bridge. Oh my god, wouldn't that be amazing? That'd be a wonderful thing. How are we doing over here? Yeah, still got this sticky line going into here. But it is moving at this end. But look at this. There, this is not good. Getting into. Well, I assume this is coming into here.
Super chat from Carl C says, "Good night, Sky, Pitcher, and all the people in chat. It's been a great stream."
Good night, Carl. Yes, you know what? We need to say good night as well, don't we?
We do, yes.
We do. Thank you so much, Carl. You are top super chatter tonight, so thank you very much. It is very, very much appreciated, especially in these times. So yeah, look at this. Now this is being caused by this moron here who wants to cut into this line, and he's just holding up all the traffic, and it's causing everything to back up all over the place. You bonehead.
I don't suppose you can delete him.
No, you can't. I just have to wait. But look, it's just screwed everything up.
Yeah.
Look, see, now he's cut, and and there's another one wants to cut over. Nightmare. It causes such problems. Okay. It's starting to kind of sort of resolve itself now. But yeah. Yes, it is times like this that it would be nice to have some of the mods that we have in City Skylines for fixing the traffic. But it's definitely getting better. So I will continue working on it. But for tonight, that's it. That's going to be the end of the live stream. I tell you what, I'm so happy. We're up to 1912. We've widened the bridges, which is huge, and particularly this stretch up to this tunnel, widening that, huge. Stuff is actually like if you look at all the buses are actually moving. There's one or two sticky bits, but I can work on those offline, and now I can start looking for places where, like where I can rework lines. See, these buses are getting stuck here in this traffic. Well, you know what? I could route them down this road, which is not busy, right? So I could put in some waypoints, route them down there, right? Problem solved. And obviously not having the buses down here means that the cars will flow smoother as well. So I can start doing stuff like that, and trying to unstick this mess. Oh, but that is a nice step forward. And having the faster buses and the cars makes such a difference. Look how many cars are getting through on one change of lights. It's game changing, absolutely game changing. The world, right? Guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing this time with us, with me and Picture. Picture, do you want to say goodnight to anybody? You got anything you want to say?
Good night, guys. Thank you all for being here. You've been lovely, as always.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Nothing more?
Yeah.
No? No? She don't care that much, guys, to be honest. Alrighty. Right, I'm going to go and get beaten up, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks to everybody who's donated, all the new patrons and channel members and whatever. I see some of you guys in Discord, no doubt. I'm going to go and make some tea, and then I'll be in Discord. So we'll see you there. Thanks very much. Peace out.